Hi, this is Rhonda, and today I'm going to be attempting to cook a steak sous vide. So this is my first time doing this. So I bought a grass-fed, 100% grass-fed Wagyu ribeye beef steak from New Zealand. And this is the most expensive steak I've ever bought. But I've had it before and it was the best steak ever. So I'm going to attempt to sous vide it today. So I have already dried it, and so I'm going to season it with Redmonds Real Salt. If you can tolerate seasonings, you can put any seasonings that you want on your steak. I'm seasoning it real good on both sides. That's I'm going to put my gloves on because I'm going to press the salt into the steak. Like so. And then I also have Redmonds organic garlic salt. So for those of you who can tolerate seasonings, you can put that on there as well. And then flip it over, season the other side. And then I'm going to put butter on top and place it in a Ziploc bag. This is a bigger steak than the last one I bought. This steak was $46.99 a pound. So it better be good. That's the best I can do here. And then I'm going to seal the bag. Actually, I'm not going to seal the bag because I'm doing it sous vide. So what I basically did was I have my pressure cooker container, and I put the sous vide inside the water there. And I don't have a vacuum sealer, so to vacuum seal it, you just stick the steak inside the sous vide like that, and it will vacuum seal, take all the air out. So when you get to the top, then I'll seal the bag together, and it creates a nice little tight vacuum seal. So you stick them in, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn on the sous vide, and it's starting to circulate the water, and then it lets you set the temperature. Now I like my steak medium, so the temperature for medium is 140 degrees. So it's already set for 140 degrees. And then for the time, it's set for an hour. So I accidentally turned it off. 140 degrees and for 1 hour. Okay? And then put the lid on. But that's all you do is just set it and forget it. So we'll come back in an hour to see how the steak turned out. And I will go ahead and reverse sear it at that point, and we'll have a taste test. And while we're waiting for the steak to cook, I'm going to go ahead and make some brown butter bites. So today I'm also making brown butter bites. So what I did was I took 3 sticks of butter and I'm melting it down into a saucepan. So the thing about the butter bites, it has to come to a boil kind of to evaporate the moisture and the water that's in the butter. So this will take a few minutes. What's good about brown butter bites is it's a way to get fat in, and that's where we get our energy from when we're on carnivore. And if you have a craving, you can just pull it out of your freezer and eat that. So that's what I love about having them. And if you can make them plain, you don't have to put any flavorings in them. But I like to use a little bit of sugar-free vanilla extract, and I use the Element chocolate salt, and it comes out tasting like candy. So right now the butter is all melted and starting to bubble. So that's going to take a few minutes for the butter to dehydrate the moisture that's in there. So after, I have the heat on medium. So after it stops bubbling, then it will start browning. So I turned the temperature down in between low and medium because it's really started bubbling a lot. But this is normal. It's supposed to bubble like this. And when it stops bubbling, it'll start to brown. And it should take about, I would say, I haven't timed this. I'm thinking it takes about 5 minutes before it starts to brown. I'll put them on this side. Reese's Pieces and teddy bears. Oh, I think they're so cute. I know my mom's drooling over there. She can't wait to try it. Couple more. All right. All right, you get a choice, Mama, which one you want to taste.
I can only taste one.
Okay, you can have more than one.
Okay, I have one of these.
That's the crown.
And I guess I have a teddy bear.
Okay, you want a heart too?
Sure, why not?
All right, there's heart, I think on the bottom there. There you go.
Okay.
And I want to taste it too. I will taste, I guess I'll do the crown. All right,
I'll do the little teddy bear.
all right.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Melts in your mouth.
Oh, my. That is so delicious.
The chocolate element kicks it up a notch. It's just like candy. It's kind of like a sweet, salty, and
You know, this goes pretty good with dates.
yeah, you can have that since you're not carnivore. It's really good. Well, thank you for trying it, Mom. So next we're gonna go ahead and sear the steak. Hi, so I took my sous vide steak out and I patted it dry. And then now I'm going to season it again with some more salt on both sides. And also going to put some smoked salt on there, give it a smoked flavor. And flip it on the other side. I don't have a smoker, so hopefully I'll get my husband to buy me one so I could cook it like Carrie from Homestead How. But this is the best I can do for now. I get a little smoke flavor in there. So I'm going to sear it on all sides. Because I turned the heat down so I don't want the butter to burn. I'm going to melt that and attempt to baste it. And turn it over and baste the other side. Oh, look at that color. Not bad for my first time. That's beautiful. I'm gonna turn the heat off because it's been a minute or more on each side. And now I'm going to rest it. Shrimp. That's going to go beautifully with the steak. So while I was waiting for the steak to rest, I cooked up some shrimp. It's Argentina wild-caught RedTail shrimp, and seasoned it up with some smoked paprika and Redmonds Real Salt. And I think this is the best shrimp I ever tasted. My favorite. And we're going to have that with the steak, and I'm going to be cutting the steak in one moment. So I took some shrimp to go with the steak, and the steak has been resting for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cut the steak, and I hope it came out. It's supposed to come out medium, but I have a feeling it's going to be more on the rare side for some reason. But we'll find out. Here I go. Let's see. Now it looks like there's pink inside. And there's a lot of fat in this Wagyu. Oh, look at that color. Perfectly. I think that's medium rare. It's either medium rare or medium, but perfectly pink inside. Beautiful color. Oh, I can't wait to taste this. Okay, I won't cut the whole thing, but isn't that beautiful color inside? Oh my goodness. And I did keep the au jus, so I'm gonna get a fork and taste it. All right, let's cut this little piece in half and I'll give it a little taste. Oh, it's so tender. it feels like it just melts in the knife. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Not bad for my first one. So I'm dipping it in the au jus sauce here. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I gotta taste it. Here we go. It's perfectly seasoned. And it's so tender. The most tender steak I ever had. I don't need any more salt on it. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. I want a piece of shrimp with that. I think that would look so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I gotta have a piece of shrimp too. That is so good. Mel, you have to taste this. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.